Well, is anybody surprised by this game? Who was the one that called it out? Me. It's okay. You don't have to give me credit. I told you. I told you from the beginning. I'm not so sure about this. Ever since they decided to make the excuse, oh, we don't want to release the game on November 14th last year, 2025, because of Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Even though Call of Duty Black Ops 7, it has nothing to do with this type of game, right? It's totally different genre. And they kept making these excuses. And what happened is I started digging a little bit more, a little bit deeper. And the more I start digging, the more I start realizing, whoa, wait a minute. You know, it's like the movie Knives Out. I felt like that detective, that southern detective from Louisiana, played by Daniel Craig in that movie Knives Out from Netflix. You guys seen it, right? Knives Out, Daniel Craig. If you haven't, you should watch that movie. There's three movies. There's Knives Out. There's Glass Onion, and the latest one, Wake Up Dead Man. But anyway, I felt like doing some like investigating, right? Like Daniel Craig. And as I was investigating, like Daniel Craig detective, I started digging, and the more I dig, the more I realize, oh wait a minute, this developer, it's only four people, four brothers, and they call themselves Team Kill Media, whatever, or Team Kills Media, whatever. And their previous game called Quantum Error was also released on PlayStation, and it flopped, and it was a total disaster. And I started seeing the pattern here. Well, wait a minute, there's a pattern here. These guys, this is like the natural occurrence for these guys. And also, they said they don't want to release the game on a PC because they don't want any PC mods, but yet they put all these, provocative lady, look, they put these provocative, like, bimbos, which is fine by me, okay? Well, because the character is a provocative bimbo, all right? It's just ridiculously provocative. It's almost like you're looking at like a Instagram, one of the Instagram or ex Twitter bimbos, showing her, has my ass grown? Oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's just horrendous, horrendous, man. Look, I'm gonna tear this game apart now because it needs to be tear apart. This is something that I might try if somebody give it to me for free. But I would honestly wait till it goes to PlayStation Plus. This will show up on the PlayStation Plus much quicker than you think. And they should have released this on the PlayStation Plus. Trust me, they probably would have made more money. But anyway, let's tear this apart. Let's tear this because now it's out in the open. It's finally released. So let's tear it out in the open. But just remember, I warned you about this game. It was me, this guy. Just remember that. It was me who actually should be getting the credit. But hey, nobody wants to give me credit. That's fine. I'm the unsung hero. I will be the unsung hero for the rest of my life. So be it. But anyway, I'm just reminding people that I was the one who actually warned you about this game. I also warned you about the Mind's Eye. But actually, the Gaming Bolt says that even Mind's Eye was better than this mess. Yes, even Mind's Eye was better than this mess. But anyway, let's look at this. I can't believe this, yo. That even Mind's Eye was better than this mess. Actually, the Quantum Error got 5 out of 10. IGN gave Quantum Error 5, so actually Quantum Error was better than this. But anyway, let's read the review because this is just horrendous. Oh, come on, I know.
Let me level with you folks right up top. Code Violet is a bad game. If you saw tasteful and sometimes not screenshots and trailers of its beautiful brunette protagonist mixing it up with dinosaurs and felt compelled to pick this up just to over, no judgment, some judgment, but if you want something else from Code Violet, like a compelling story with interesting characters, or an engrossing crucible of tense and savvy action horror to conquer, then you've come to story.
It's bad. Let's just skip to the. I don't want to go through this whole thing. Let's just skip through the. Let's just see what the Gaming Bolt had to say. So let me just go to the Gaming Bolt really quick. All right. Let's skip through these stupid commercials, man. I can't stand these commercials. They're so annoying. All right. This is Gaming Bolt. See what the Gaming Bolt has to say. Let's see what they have to say.
It's always painful to criticize a game with the knowledge that a lot of time and effort from talented individuals was invested into making it. But as much as it pains me to say it, Code Violet's only redeeming features are its visuals, the audio, and perhaps the somewhat hidden potential of its premise. It just falls flat despite being inspired by some real stalwarts in the survival horror space. As I write this review, I'm hard-pressed to think of anything that made the evening I spent experiencing it feel like it was worth it.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's super bad. Wow. Wow, dude. Let's see what everybody else say. What about the Game Rent? See what they say. Code Violet reviews. Let's see the Push Square. See what the Push Square has to say. Code Violet review and the Push Square. Wow, dude. Let's see. Let's get to the bottom here. See what they say. Poor. 4 out of 10. Code Violet. It's a mess. Crummy combat, tedious exploration, technical problems, the sexy costumes, and horny camera. Horny camera work seems at odds with both Violet as a character and the tone of the writing. Even at 6 hours long, it's tough to recommend. Yo, 6 hours long? Are you kidding me, dude? The game not only is this bad, but it's only 6 hours. That means I can finish it within 4 hours if I speed through it. Wow. I don't even know if this is worth a rental. You know, maybe PlayStation. Like, wait for when this comes out on PlayStation Plus. My advice to people is when it comes available on PlayStation Plus, then what do you got to lose? It's on PlayStation Plus. But yo, this is horrendous. IGN, Gaming Bolt, Push Square, they're all giving it like 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. It's terrible. But again, are we shocked? Is anyone shocked about this? Let's see, who else? Game Rant. See what the Game Rant has to say. First PlayStation exclusive of 2026 launches with a whimper. But here's my message to Sony, to PlayStation. Why did you sign a deal with these guys? Team Kills Media. Is that what's the name of the studio, right? Team Kills Media. I think that's the... Oh my god, it's so terrible. Yeah, I think that's the name of the studio. Yeah, Team Kill Media. You already know that they flopped with a previous project for you. They created a quantum error. And you know how terrible the quantum error was, how horrendous the quantum error was. So if you already knew, Sony, that they already sucked with quantum error, then why did you decide to sign a deal with these guys again, Team Kill Media? Dude, nobody in their right mind would do that. Why would anyone sign up with a company, with a developer like Team Kill Media when you know that they already sucked? They didn't make you any money with the previous game called the Quantum Error, and you know how terrible, horrendous Quantum Error was. And now you made another deal with them after Quantum Error. Are you going to make a third deal with these guys? They sucked before, they sucked again, and they're going to suck again. They don't know how to make a game. That means you need to cut loose of this developer, find another developer team who's more passionate about what they're going to be making. So this is also Sony's fault. Okay? I don't blame the developers so much. Developers, they want to make money. They don't care. It's Sony that is like naive over here. PlayStation, it's naive to actually think that these guys will make something extraordinary. So this is also Sony's fault. They should have known better. Look at the quantum error. If I look at your resume and your resume sucks, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not hiring you. That's it. It's that simple. I'll hire somebody who is fit for the job, not somebody who has a shitty ass resume. And these guys got shitty ass resume. If you look at the quantum error was just horrendous as well. But at least quantum error got the 5 out of 10. So it's just. Let's look at the Metacritic. This is just terrible, dude. Code Violet. Jesus. 38. Oh, God. 38 on a Metacritic, dude. Yo, this is just sad, bro. It's sad, but not surprising. It just... And the game is always dark. Everything's so dark. Everything's so, like, suppressed. Like, from you to see. Everything's kind of blurry in the background. Everything's blurry in the background. The only thing they focused on was the character, the bimbo. But they don't want to focus on, like, the detail of the background, right? And everything's so dark. So what does that tell you? That tells you they're trying to hide just how terrible the design of this game is. Man, I've seen Roblox game look better than this. Come on. This is terrible, dude. But what do you expect? Made by 4 brothers? Lazy ass 4 brothers who made another lazy ass game, Quantum Error. You want me to go take you to Quantum Error, huh? You want to see Quantum Error? Well, let's... Quantum Error. Quantum Error video game. Quantum Error review. Let's look at it. Let's look at the Quantum Error review. Huh? Yet another broken ass game for PlayStation 5 that failed. Hey, what was the score? Mediocre. 5. And this was released November 3rd, 2023. There you go. You even got Quantum Error that sucked badly. That sucked so bad. And so why is this even a surprise? None of this is a surprise, okay? Look at this. Though heavy on style and creepy vibes, the scariest things going on in Quantum Error are its tepid story and characters, numerous of bugs, oppressive checkpoints, and a roster of truly dumb enemies. And this is Quantum Error that was released on November 3rd, 2023. So they did another game, their very first exclusive game, Quantum Error, flopped for PlayStation. So what did you expect was going to happen with Code Violet? If this sucked, then what did you think was going to happen? You know, if this game sucked so bad, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think that this is going to be anything different? Did you think that this game was going to be anything better? Of course not. But anyway, let me go back here. Code Violet. I mean, let's see what Kotaku said about it. It's IGN. IGN already reviewed that, and it was terrible. You know, let's see. Code Violet. There it is. Bad. Code Violet's not the Dino Crisis successor you may have hoped for, and doesn't even clear the bar of being a successful clone of the various of third-person shooters. It cribs most of its ideas from. So yeah, this Team Kill Media developer. Look at all these terrible games they made. Quantum Error, Kings of Lorne, Sun and Bone, and Code Violet. Man, these guys don't know how to make video games. They make shit games. This tells you everything. Just look at their resume. This is why I told you guys that there's something off about these developers. Now, in the beginning, when I first saw the trailer, I didn't know nothing about these developers. I didn't know nothing who was creating the game. I only saw from State of Play. I saw the trailer, and just like you, my first impressions when I saw the trailer, I said, well, this looks interesting. It looks like a Dino Crisis. It looks interesting. But once I started doing more research, once I started noticing that they're making excuses, that they're not showing any demos, once I started researching more about these developers and who they are and their flops previously that they made, then I realized that these guys don't know how to make a video game. But I also blame Sony. I blame PlayStation. Why in the name of Zeus's butthole or Jesus Christ's butthole are you, for the love of God? Now Sony's pissing me off. Why are you hiring these morons? Why are you hiring these morons? Why? Look at their goddamn resume. It's a garbage. So this is also a Sony's fault. It's a PlayStation fault. What happened to you, PlayStation? Well, why you should have hired me, not these goddamn morons. You know, I'm sorry, but this is also PlayStation fault. Yes, all you Sony fanboys, why don't you complain to Sony for allowing these morons to continue making games for them? So anyway, that's that. That's Code Violet, all right? That's your trashy ass game. No, really, dude. This is what happens. This is what happens when you let morons who don't care about the projects that they're working on. They just want the money. Sony, like, what? No, I'm blaming Sony. I'm blaming PlayStation for this. Like, what were you thinking, huh? What the hell were you thinking? What were you thinking? This I don't even blame developers. I don't blame developers. I'm blaming now PlayStation. This is PlayStation fault. You knew that these guys made a quantum error. What a fantastic name for their failure. You know that these developers sucked ass, and you still hired them. You still hired him. Dude, I've seen Roblox games I've seen mobile games look better than this. What is this? Fisheye effect? Everything's blurry? What in the world? But then again, is any of this surprising? Is any of this surprising? Should any of this be surprising to us? As soon as I saw Quantum Error, and I look at their previous work, and just what a flop their previous work is, I knew right there and then, this is it. But then again, this blame falls to PlayStation. I don't even blame developers. I want to end this video by saying this. I blame PlayStation for being dumb enough, stupid and dumb company to allow these morons who don't know how to make a fucking game. Well, you only got yourself to blame, Sony. You know what? Maybe it's time that Sony starts failing. I think PlayStation's going down a toilet too. Just like Xbox. They're going on same fucking track. They're going down a toilet, man. Maybe this is it. The sign of a PlayStation going down a toilet as well. A stupid, moronic man. No common sense. If somebody has a shitty ass fucking resume, don't fucking hire them. They fucking suck. They have a shitty fucking resume. Why the fuck are you hiring them? You fucking idiots. What the fuck you think was gonna happen? Stupid fucking idiots, man. Yeah, Sony, this falls on you. PlayStation, this falls on you. The stupid ass fucking game falls on you. Look at this moronic stupid ass game. Look at this. Look at this fucking shit. Look at these characters. Look at their fucking hairs. What the fuck is this? Look at this. Look at this moronic fucking game. Look at this. Fucking shitty ass game with a shitty ass. I don't even know what's what here. I can't tell what the fuck's going on here in the background. I can't tell what the fuck's going on in the background here. Look at this. Look at this garbage, dude. Everything's so dark and blurry. Look at this. Look at this garbage. What the fuck? Everything's blurry. I can't fucking tell. What the fuck is what? Unbelievable, man. I've seen PlayStation 3 games look better than this. Hell, I've seen even PlayStation 2 games look better than this. So yeah, Sony, this is on you for being fucking stupid. PlayStation. For being fucking stupid. How do you fucking not see this? That these morons have failed before with a quantum fucking error. No, riddle me this. You are giving these... No, I want to end the video by fucking saying that. I'm so fucking pissed now. The Order 1886 was a fucking masterpiece. Days Gone was a fucking masterpiece. No, riddle me this, fucking Sony. You stupid fucking company. You're not giving chance Bend Studios that made a fantastic game calls it Days Gone. You're not giving a sequel to Days Gone. You're not giving a sequel to fucking The Order 1886. But you're giving these fucking guys a chance. Oh my... Yo, I'm so fucking pissed now. Sony, you're gonna go down in history as the most fucking retarded fucking company in the history. How fucking... No, I'm gonna rip them apart now. For being fucking stupid. No, think about the Sony PlayStation, how fucking stupid they are. Days Gone was a successful fucking game. But they wouldn't make a sequel for Days Gone, even though there has been a 250,000 signatures of petition. So you're not going to give a sequel to Days Gone. You're not going to give a sequel to The Order 1886. But you're going to give a chance to this fucking moronic studio that made a quantum error that fucking flopped and didn't make you any money. Please, Sony, explain this to me. Who the fuck are these guys? Are they like your fucking nephews? Like 4 brothers in Japan, they're your fucking nephews or something, and you're doing them a fucking favor? Is that what the fuck's going on? Which fucking is it? Because the logic, I'm so pissed off because the logic doesn't make any... When the logic doesn't make any fucking sense, I get fucking riled up. I get fucking pissed off. When a person has no fucking logic, either A, you're mentally not stable, you need to be locked up in a fucking mental Bellevue hospital institution, okay? Or you're really fucking dumb. Or you're really fucking dumb. It has to be one of those. You have to be really fucking stupid. So PlayStation, this falls on you. Think about this. Ask, you know what? I don't give a shit if you like me. I don't give a fuck if you don't like my channel. But ask yourself this logical question. Ask yourself this logical question. How the fuck does any of this makes any fucking sense from PlayStation, from Sony? Days Gone was a fucking success. Was a masterpiece. Days Gone was a fucking masterpiece. But they're not going to make a sequel for Days Gone. The Order 1886 was a fucking masterpiece. But they're not going to make a sequel for The Order 1886. Quantum Error was a fucking disaster. A fucking tragedy. Was a fucking tragedy disaster. But they gave Quantum Error, Team Kill Media developers a second chance to make another fucking flop called Code Violet. How does this make any sense? How does this make any sense? Dude, the what's that multiplayer game that came out on the PlayStation? Was a masterpiece, dude. The Concord. Was it Concord? Concord was a masterpiece. In comparison to this. Sony, what the fuck are you doing? PlayStation, what the fuck are you doing? I know Xbox, it is what it is. There's no more Xbox. They're just a gaming service. That's already well established. That's already well established, okay? That the Xbox, there's no Xbox. There's just a gaming service. But now, it seems to me like PlayStation doesn't even give a fuck. They're not even putting any fucking effort. Like this, I think, what's his name was right. What's his name? Layden. The former CEO, the former president of PlayStation. Sean Layden. Sean Layden was right. Yoshida was right. Like there's something going on with PlayStation, dude. There's some new people in charge and they're shitting all over this fucking brand, dude. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. PlayStation doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. The only saving grace, the only fucking saving grace for PlayStation right now, it's Wolverine. But we don't even know how well is that going to be. We don't know until we start playing the damn game. The only saving grace is fucking Wolverine. Jesus Christ, man. No, I don't blame developers. I'm blaming PlayStation for this fucking disaster. I'm sorry for the rant, but this needs to be said. PlayStation is responsible for this fuck up because they're being stupid. All right? Oh my god, dude. Oh. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'm sorry, guys. When something pisses me off, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Demonetize me, I don't give a rat's ass, you know? I'm the person that says I don't give a shit. All right? That's who I am. I don't give a shit. The only time I'll give a shit is when I'm sitting on a fucking toilet. But no, this shit just pisses me off, man. When I see stupidity, no common sense, stupid decisions being made, it pisses the fuck out of me. And I don't know how Sony has allowed this to happen. Like, you know that these guys flopped before. What do you think is going to happen if they flopped before? They're going to flop again. Instead of giving Ben Studios to make a Days Gone sequels where you know you're going to get a lot of reputation, when you get a lot of people playing, where you're going to make a lot of money, where you know it's a guaranteed money maker, Days Gone 2. Even with the Order 1886, you know you're going to make money because the Order 1886 has turned into a cult classic. People want the Order 1886 sequel. But no, what did you do? Instead of giving the Ben Studios Days Gone a money for a Days Gone 2 sequel, you give money to these morons, four brothers, making a moronic, stupid-ass game. I'm blaming you, PlayStation. And all you Sony fanboys, don't come at me. Write a letter to PlayStation. Don't write it. Don't fucking come at me, alright? I didn't create this fucking mess, alright? Don't fucking come at me. I warned you about this, didn't I? I was the one who warned you. I was the one who gave you a goddamn warning. Told you about this fucking mess of a game. Okay, I was the one who gave you the warning. Go watch my videos from last year. But Sony, how stupid are you, PlayStation? You know these assholes failed with a quantum error, and you still gave them a chance. Are you giving them another chance? Third time's a luck? Or is it third time's a charm? A third time's a charm? Are you going to give them another fucking chance? Why don't you give Ben Studio a goddamn chance? A studio that you know they're going to make a great game. A sequel to Days Gone. Why don't you do that? Or a sequel to The Order 1886. But no. Code Violet. We're giving money to the idiots that made Quantum Error. Stupid, man. This blame falls on PlayStation. I want to end the video by saying this. This blame falls onto PlayStation. If you're gonna blame anybody, blame PlayStation for being fucking morons, idiots. That's who I would blame. Blame PlayStation. How did they not know that this fucking studio sucks? Look at their fucking resume. Don't hire them. They suck. They haven't proven anything. I'm sorry. That's why there's a resume. When you're hiring people, you look at their fucking resume. If their resume sucks, you don't get fucking hired. End of fucking story. That's the way of life. Anyway, this blame goes to PlayStation. It goes to fucking PlayStation. Stupid, man. What happened to this fucking company? I think the gaming industry is going down the fucking toilet. It really is. It's just going down the fucking toilet, man. This is why I don't get excited for no fucking game. This is why I only play Nintendo Switch. Because at least with Nintendo, I know what I'm getting. At least with Nintendo Switch 2, it's probably the best console that I bought. At least I know what I'm getting. That's what I like about Nintendo and Nintendo Switch 2. At least I know what I'm getting. With the Xbox and PlayStation, I don't fucking know anymore what I'm getting. I don't fucking know. I could be getting anything and everything or nothing. It's like roll the fucking dice. It's like a Squid fucking game. We don't know what fucking game we're going to be playing next. Anyway, that's it. End of the fucking video. I'm sorry, guys, but this shit pisses me off, man. It really does. It's been a while since I got this much pissed off. But what really pissed me off is not these developers. I know developers don't give a fuck. They just want the money. What pissed me off is the Sony, the PlayStation, for being morons to allow this developer to create this moronic game. When they could have given that money to the Bend Studios to make a sequel to Days Gone. We could have had sequel of Days Gone right now in January instead of this fucking bullshit. Anyway, that's it. I'm done, man. I'm done. Jesus Christ.